we found an adult foster care that we felt pretty comfortable with having her in there. It was one-on-one. And there were only, I think, 6 residents there at the same time. Full-time 24-hour staff nurse is what we were told. She needed care in the middle of the night. She would wake up in the middle of the night.
Yes.
She wasn't super mobile. And so she would hit that button like, hey, I need help. And no help would come.
Oh. How heartbreaking for you and your siblings to think.
So to find out that, she had taken a fall a couple of times there in the middle of the night trying to get herself out of bed to go to the bathroom. And their answer was to put her in adult diapers. And,
Well, and we worry about that, right? Because it's also, you hit on it earlier, it's finding that place where we feel comfortable, because we know we don't have the room, the capacity, whatever, and it's a hard enough decision. But then finding out some of these facilities aren't what they are, and then our family member, whether it be sister, brother, parent, for us is going to be parents. I mean, that's where we're at, right? And then finding out it's not the level of care you thought, and you feel like a failure a little bit, I'm sure, right?
And you look at things in hindsight. It's easy, once things are past, like what we could have done differently, and I actually thought about writing a book about this,
Yes.
If I'd had known something 5 years ago, I could have had the foresight to maybe add an addition onto my house. Sure. To be able to accommodate her. Right. And there was talk of one of my siblings actually putting mom up in her own house, and it just never materialized for a couple of reasons. One, my mom was very stubborn. She wanted to stay in her apartment.
Okay.
And got her into a foster care situation, and it was a substantial cost, but we were splitting it between all of the siblings.
Right. So 7.
Yeah.
But think about families that don't have that, right?
$1,000
You're your
a
only
month.
child.
$1,000 a month.
That's still a lot for a family.
Yeah, it's a lot for any family right now.
Right.
My siblings were getting second jobs. I was getting second jobs, taking on side jobs to pay for it.
Sure. Yeah.
And we didn't know how long it was going to be. Was it going to be this for a year? Is it going to be for 2 years? Is it going to be for 5 years?
Right. How long is that we're going to be able to sustain this for mom's care?
Yeah.
So.
She lasted about a week there, and we went and busted her out one day.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
And moved her back into her apartment, ironically, back into her apartment.
So did you go back then to everybody's taking a turn?
Yeah.
And that's exhausting, but we do what we got to do.